To our #1 trending story on CBSMiami.com.
It involves talk of alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace. On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami. More than 50 young people armed with sticks began fighting. Police say juveniles were also setting off fireworks, causing chaos.
So now people are posting online saying that police weren't there to handle a group of rowdy teens, but rather 8 to 10 feet tall, shadowy aliens. Conspiracy theories are saying a big creature could be seen standing in front of the entrance to the shopping area, Bayside. Today, the phrases Miami Mall and aliens of Miami have been among the top 10 searches on Twitter's trending tab. Twitter, of course, now called X. And Google News even has several reports questioning the event.
So we reached out to the Miami Police Department. They issued a statement saying in part, quote, "There were no aliens, UFOs, or ETs. No airports were closed, no power outages." Facepalm emoji was included in the statement. And to read up on the story that has gone viral, just head to our website at cbsmiami.com.
All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakahakodash, the double honors to the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. All right. First off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and in sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers. Right. And Shalom to the ones that endure this faith until the very end, right, until the time of Jacob's trouble, which are, again, the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. I want to do this, quick video, something we even talked about Saturday, but, first off, man, before we even get into that, this man, he always comes out with his, scientists or police. They'll always say, oh, yeah, it wasn't this or that. There were no aliens or UFOs or ETs and stuff like that. But, word got out is that people who saw that, they didn't say that in the news channel at all. But word got out is that people that saw that, the police started confiscating their phones if they recorded it. Now, why would the police need to confiscate phones, and take away recordings of something like this, right? That means they know something about it, right? So what this is, right, that's those are angels, right? Those are angels of Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. This goes, we actually brought this up. You had Simeon Toko, right? And this man is afraid. That's Revelation 12:12. Right? That goes in, as far as him coming down with great wrath, that's also talking about him covering up things. So, you remember the last things that Simeon Toko said? He said, there's going to be many more like me. There's nothing you can do to stop us. Right? So, again, these are angels of Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And you people are seeing fearful sights. These things ain't going to be so, we all know what's going to come next. It's going to be the memes and stuff like that, the jokes, right? But it's not going to be so funny, once things start getting real, right? Me and Amawan was just talking about that. Things are not going to be so funny, and memes and shit like that once things start getting real out here, right? That goes into Acts 2 verse 19 when it said shewing great wonders, right, in heaven and the earth beneath, right? So the Lord is going to start shewing great wonders. It's not going to be too pretty either. It's not going to be too friendly. It's not going to be too pretty. We recently with those wars in Ukraine and stuff like that, what did they see? It was a chariot, right? A city-sized chariot. So let's get into the scriptures. This is Luke 21, and I'll start at 10. 21 and 10. Actually, 9. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions Be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by, right? So be not terrified, of these wars and commotions. Why? You gotta have faith in Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. And stuff like this, these are signs, right? Signs from heaven. Right? The Lord is starting to send, judgment. When they say you see a shooting star and you gotta make a wish. No, those are omens, right? Those are signs of this place's destruction. Okay? So it says, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Right? So, what is that talking about? Wars, commotions, Gog versus Magog, even, right? The plebeians and patricians, it's all over again, right? There is nothing new under the sun. So it says, verse 11, it says, and great earthquakes shall be at diverse places, right? So those earthquakes are what? The commotion, actual earthquakes too, but the commotion of the people, the uproars of the people, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven, right? So there's going to be fearful sights and great signs from heaven. Lord knows what the hell they saw, right? I'm talking about in the Apocrypha, right? The apparitions, right? The strange things that they saw and even heard. The curses that was going on, right? And then that one time when it was eternal darkness, they was hearing, all kinds of things that wasn't there, but it was, horses outside running around, but there was no horses, pitch black, probably seeing some crazy demonic shit, right? Again, these are all signs from Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, right? Who's in charge of the spiritual realm, right? The second in command, Yahweh Shai. So that's why, again, in verse 9, it says, be not terrified, although you're going to fear it, obviously, right? But be not terrified like these people out here, over exaggerating and shit like that. Why? Because we understand, right? We got fear, and faith in Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. So let's jump to 25. Yep, verse 25. Actually 24. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea, and of the waves roaring. Right? So we know what that's talking about, the signs of the sun, and the signs of the moon, and in the stars, right? And upon the earth distress of nations. It's gonna be a lot of distress of nations. They're gonna look upon this place, man, they ain't doing shit for us. What the hell is that? Seeing stuff like that, again, that is all signs of this place's downfall. Why? Because this whole entire society itself is a big ass demon. Right? That's why I mentioned this place is a hive mind. So it says with perplexity, right? Confusion. It's going to be loads and loads of confusion. The sea and the waves roaring, right? Again, that goes back to the earthquakes, right? Those waves and seas roaring is again the uproars and the commotions of the people. And not only that, but the entire nations. So then everybody's going to want answers. And you know what happens when the sea and the waves are roaring, in the ocean, right? It's going to start overlapping and overlapping. It's going to get so bad that they got to use lethal force against people, right? Order out of chaos. So it's verse 26. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken, right? So men's hearts will fail them for fear. Not just when the missiles hit, but even things like this. Again, this is only a little bit. Again, you know what that somewhat know of what they went through, in those times with the curses. Right? Who knows what the hell they heard and saw? So, again, this is one of those things. It's an angel of Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. It's not no aliens, not no UFO. Really, it's IFO, because it's identified. They're chariots. Right? They're the chariots that's going to destroy this place. So, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and Shalom.